Looking for a way to eat healthier and lose body fat? Give Metabolic Meals a shot. It's a program I have been using since January of 2010. The food is delicious, organic, fresh, gluten-free, and delivered to your door. They couldn't make it any easier for you. 636-296-MEAL. That's 636-296-MEAL.
The ITDRoll.com Morning After at Cardinals Spring Training is brought to you by Vogel Heating and Cooling, Charter Communications, Dirt Cheap, Fox and Hound Tavern, The Cheshire, Taco Bell, and Metabolic Meals.
John Jay requested a little Wham.
And we delivered.
Yep.
John, are you enjoying George Michael and Andrew?
It was your call.
I don't know about that one.
John Jay sitting down with us on the ITDRoll.com Morning After on 590 The Fan, KFNS, and KFNS.com as we broadcast, Doug, 40 feet away, the Cardinal locker room here in Jupiter, Florida.
Okay, 40, 45, something
Doug
like
seems
that.
like he's a little John Jay's sitting
What
at a
are you
picnic table
doing?
and seems like you're a little consumed.
I was just trying to call up some stats.
On John?
Yeah, sure.
All right, fair enough.
Is that all right?
Yeah, no, gosh.
Okay.
John, I understand the cat invaded you and Descalzo's place last night.
Yeah, the little bit of privacy I had, he invaded it, so it's all gone now.
No. Yeah, you have some issues, though. Privacy is not number one. Internet and cable service.
Yeah, we're on it. We're working on it.
How could you? This thing, you've been here a while.
It's all a process.
Whose fault is it that it wasn't hooked up? It was Descalzo, wasn't it?
No, the owners of the apartment.
The Nana who decorated the place?
But they apologized deeply, so
Seems like they might be 94 years old and not that in tune with cable and
but
internet.
we're working on it right now. But for right now, it's good. Maybe I'll pick up a book or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Because there were books there and it looked like they hadn't been touched.
Yeah, not by me.
But you said the main thing is focusing on baseball 24/7.
Yeah.
And you're sticking with that.
Yeah, we're getting back into that mode now. The off-season's over and it's time for ball. So it's kind of nice to not have anything right now where me and Daniel can just talk and kind of, talk on what we want to improve on and what we see for the team and all that stuff. So we're excited about it.
I'm just curious what was running through your head, because one of my memories of the run to the World Series and winning it was you and Craig, two buddies, two young guys that made contributions. Craig makes the final out, and you run side by side in to join your teammates for the celebration with smiles that are kind of in my memory forever now. What was running through your mind at that point? Seemed like you were running on air, like a cushion of air.
Yeah, it's just, the whole year you really can't sit back and say, hey, man, we're doing a good job or we're doing this because, that's when it'll bite you. So, that was finally the moment where it was all over and just let everything out. I just let it out on the field, and it was fun to be able to do that with Craig, someone I've known for so long, and, we get along, and, I'm always going after him. So it was fun to do that there.
What were you saying in that moment? Do you recall?
I can't. I don't think I could say what I was.
Oh, here's some F-bombs, I bet. Good for you. I like it.
What do you go after him?
It was pure excitement. But it was just, like I said, it was just, all the hard work we've done, and to finally it was over, and, it was a whirlwind. So to finally let loose there was awesome.
You just mentioned you go after him a little bit, and just keep in mind no one listens to this show.
Right.
What kind of things do you chide him about?
I don't know. Craig's my buddy. That's the first thing. But I don't know.
What else? Come on.
Anything I can. Anything he gives me, I'm going to get on him for it. So.
Because that whole Torty thing blew up, and I do think you and Descalzo kind of threw him under the bus with that, because that thing took on a life of its own to the point where he had to say, "Can you pump the brakes?"
Yeah, we might have egged it on a little bit, but
yes, you did.
Craig's a great guy, and I respect him a lot. He's one of my good buddies, and it's all fun, and but when as soon as the game starts, it's it's game time.
You think we'll hear about that again this year with that and the Raleigh Squirrel, or was that just a one-year thing?
I don't think so. I think it was a one-year thing. I think there's other things that people are talking about right now. So, but
there'll be other things, though. Other things crop up and become things that fans kind of gravitate to.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. So.
And I'm looking to you to conjure one up.
No, not me. I fly under the radar here.
No, but every once in a while you provide a little intel, like about a tortoise.
Yeah, we'll see. What I have up my sleeve.
Are you saying Jay was the one who narked on the tortoise?
Well, he didn't know it was narking, but every once in a while I'm in the dugout, and I'll ask some of the younger guys, "All right, what's going on? Give me something good that I can throw out there." And they told me that Alan Craig has a pet tortoise, and during games, professional athletes are yelling to another professional athlete at the plate, "Do it for tortoise." That really happened, and I found that fascinating. So I mentioned it on the air, and next thing you know,
there's a Twitter handle.
Someone ran with that. That was pretty funny for a while.
Like a big tortoise?
It's growing. It's growing. I think he's had it for 4 years now. I think they live forever. So it's
Like
still,
one of these huge things you see at the zoo? Or
yeah, it's still just a baby.
Why are you trying to pin him down on the
where do
weight?
you put that?
It's not his. It's Alan Craig.
I've never seen Torty. Sad to say, but I've never seen him.
But it is true that you guys are yelling, "Do it for Torty."
Maybe
last season.
Maybe.
It's unbelievable. Do it for Torty.
Did Tony ever yell that?
No, I don't think.
And he loves those animals.
Yeah, he does, but I don't think he was yelling out, "Go do it for Torty."
What's it been like with a new skipper to this point?
It's been great so far. I mean, you see camp how it's been run, and everything's going around smoothly. It feels the same. Just I think there's just a new excitement around here with all the coaching staff and the players we brought in, and it's nice to see everyone getting to town now and getting to know the new teammates, and we're all looking forward to this year.
It looks like with Mike, we've known him for a while because he used to be a player. But he's the kind of guy that walks into a room and then just commands attention and commands respect. When you look at him or he's talking, what's your take on what he's saying?
Definitely. I mean, he's a guy that as soon as he opens his mouth, you're listening and you want to hear his message, and he's been doing a great job so far. And I'm excited to see what this is, how the season unfolds, and we're here ready to work hard, and everyone's on the same page. We have the same attitude where 2011's over and 2012 it's a new year.
John, was there a point in your career where it hit you that you can handle this, that you belong here? Did you have that I'm a major leaguer moment?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like anytime you can go out there and contribute to teams, and especially to an organization like this Cardinals, you feel like you did something. But at that same point, it's not over yet. It's just the beginning for me. So I got to continue to go out there and prove myself every day. But I think that goes back to even when you look back at going back to high school and excelling in big moments, and going to college and doing those. I think all those little moments prepare for this.
You're a big Miami guy, right?
I think so.
You going to the Heat game tonight? Because we can get tickets for, what is it?
$8,000 a
I
ticket.
don't think I'm spending $8,000.
You're not going to the game?
No, not today.
Holiday's got tickets. He's got 6, we understand, if you want to hit him up.
Yeah, I might have to talk to him.
And imagine if you did have cable, you could watch it on TV.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be a squanderer here. We'll see what I do.
Are you fascinated to see how Jeremy Lin fares against your team? You are a Heat guy, right?
Yeah, I follow the Heat. So we'll see how he can penetrate through those guys, but it's going to be a little bit tougher with those athletes out there.
You're more of a University of Miami guy, though.
Yeah, definitely. I follow all their sports.
Are you surprised to see what Frank Haith is doing at my alma mater, the University of Missouri?
No,
I'll tell you what, I am.
I think I was the only one. I mean, we got to go look back at those interviews. I was the only one supporting him down there. Everyone's kind of panicking and stuff, but he's doing a great job. I said it from the beginning that he knew the Big 12. He had a great run over there at Texas recruiting and stuff like that. So. He's doing a great job this year.
Do you know him personally? Had you ever had a chance to?
I don't know him personally. We have mutual friends and stuff like that, but I don't know him personally.
Did you play for Ron Frazier at Miami, or was he gone? Or was it Skip Kurtman?
He was long gone by then. I played for Jim Morris.
Oh yeah. Did you guys win a national championship?
No, we didn't win one, but I got to go to the World Series twice in my 3 years, which was a good experience. But we never got that magical run in us.
I used to go to the College World Series every time Miami would go when I worked.
Omaha.
And got robbed in Omaha once. That's my big College World Series story. I got robbed there at the Holidome in Omaha. How do you like me now?
Uh-oh.
I got a lot of street cred now, don't I?
Doug has College World Series experience, and he's throwing in with Miami, so he's letting you know where he's coming from.
Yeah, I got a little bit of street cred, fella.
Doug's gay.
Mad respect, John?
Yeah,
I am not
Whoa,
jaggy.
where did that come from? Where did that come
Well, I'll
from?
tell you, the snipers here on the show.
Well, with the season ahead, I mean, they brought in Beltran. Obviously, that they're going to be, it's going to be fluid as to who plays. Do you look at it as like, I'm going to go out there and show them that I can be an everyday center fielder, or are you more like wherever I fit in is fine?
Yeah, wherever I fit in. I think it's kind of been the same thing the last 2 years, and everything's worked out. So, just sticking to that. I'm showing up every day, working hard, getting myself ready, and whatever my name's called on, I'm going to be ready.
It was called on a lot last year. I see you played more games than any other guy on the team. 159 games last year.
Yeah, it's a lot of games, but hopefully I can do the same thing this year. So I just want to contribute and hopefully go on another run like last year. I mean, it's amazing. It's hard to explain. Being in the playoffs and winning a World Series, but it's a great feeling, and I want to do it again.
I asked Kyle Loesch this one on Monday, and I'm curious what your take is. Most surprising off-season move: Albert leaving, Tony retiring, Duncan semi or potentially permanently retiring. Which one surprised you the most, John?
Surprised me the most? I'd have to say Tony.
Really?
Just because he's been around for so long and he's done such a good job, and then to finally retire. But I think he did it the right way. He came out on top, and he's been in this game for a long time. But I think they all, they're all shocking. But I think that's the most shocking one.
You were there when Tony kind of announced that he wasn't coming back. What was the feeling in the room? I mean,
yeah, it was weird. It was a real weird feeling. We just finished winning. We pretty much have the whole team coming back. When you look at the core guys and getting Waino back and stuff like that. So. For him to retire at this point, it was kind of shocking, but you understand the reasons he did it for him.
And I bet you were maybe even a little bit disappointed because he's a guy who didn't really have the reputation for embracing a lot of young players, and yet he threw you right out there and trusted you right from the get-go.
Yeah, he was great with me. He gave me an opportunity to play, every day, after the trade and stuff like that. So, something I'm grateful for, and I just try to keep it simple. Just show up every day, work hard, and whatever happens, happens, and that kind of fit his mold.
John Jay with us here on the ITDRoll.com morning after. So, what do you and Descalzo do over there without cable and internet?
Focus on baseball.
Or when you're not focusing on baseball, of course, without cable and internet.
Well, we'll have some cable and internet soon.
Okay,
so that'll change things. But I got a lot of TV shows on my computer, so I watch those and try to take a nap here and there from working up so early every day now.
Video games?
Yeah, little video games.
I'm not trying to air your dirty laundry, but there was a little bit of a situation there because one guy had bags of fan mail and the other guy didn't have any. And so as our cameras are rolling, we say, oh, John Jay, a lot of fan mail. Didn't see that in Descalzo's room, and Daniel threw on John. Daniel handles it as it comes, where he said John Jay, let it pile up. That's why he has more.
Yeah, I let it pile up, but I'm on top of it now. So if you send me something, be looking.
I did actually. I want an autographed picture, so I'm waiting for it.
I don't know if I'll return that one.
I believe that's a violation of the media credential.
I've already done that.
We asked Freeze about this. He said he walked into one of his buddies' places just like a couple weeks ago, and they were watching Loesch lay down the bunt in Game 6 of the World Series, and he's like, come on, guys, it's time to move on. But how many times have you watched that famous game, which you had a huge role in the 10th inning?
Yeah, I watched it a little bit in December, and then once the year started, new year, I was like, we gotta flip the switch now. It's a new year, so. But it was fun being able to watch the DVD and just the different angles they got and hearing the commentating because you never get to hear that. So it was nice to be able to see that. But
you come crossing home plate after Berkman's. That's one of my favorite. Where you're running like some kind of odd, awkward run as you cross home plate.
I didn't think it was awkward.
I think it was a little awkward.
It was a little awkward. I was so excited.
Yeah.
But those were all fun times and stuff. But like I said, now the focus on this new year. Whatever happened last year doesn't matter. Once this year starts.
It kind of helps that you don't have a DVD player to actually look at that show.
I can't use my PlayStation.
Yeah, think about it. You got to know that stuff, the Cat. It's Blu-ray as well.
I have no idea.
John, thank you so much for sitting down with us. On behalf of the Cat, thank you for letting me invade you and Descalzo's place last night. And we'll look forward to watching the Cribs segment on Fox Sports Midwest and see that you guys are living in a 90-year-old's place, you're saying?
It was decorated by Nana.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, John. That's John Jay with us here on the ITDRoll.com morning after on 590 The Fan, KFNS, and KFNS.com.